down the line and you're setting up a straight air, you're looking for a vert spot. You know, you don't want it to be already break in too much, but you don't want it to be too soft or you're just gonna fly out the back. You know, you're just waiting to find a nice vert little lip section, and when you see that section approaching, you know, you want to go low. You know, you're not gonna do an extreme bottom turn, but you're gonna do like a little half face, mid face bottom turn, and you're gonna crouch down like through that section. You know, like mid face, and you're just gonna hit to that vert where you see that lip, where you see the coping that you want to hit, and you're just gonna spring off that thing. You're gonna get that angle, you know, up towards the sky, and you know, you don't want to go straight vert because you're gonna be way off. So some kind of little, like, I don't know what angle that'd be, but whatever angle it is that you like, you hit that thing and you just spring off. It's like an ollie, like skateboarding or something. It's kind of like an ollie. You hit it and you know you project out. Your front foot sucks up to your chest, you know, and you get up there and you want to climax and you want to spot your landing. You know, you want to come into it and get up and over your board. You don't want to be doing your airs and putting your board higher than you. I mean, unless you're Dane Reynolds or Julian Wilson, you know, like, and you're doing some extreme stuff. You know, when a wave breaks, it breaks forward, so your air has to be a little bit forward sometimes, like almost like sometimes you feel like you're going out in the flats, but the wave will catch up to you. So, you know, that's, you know, how it is. Especially if you're doing really high airs, you gotta almost launch towards the flats a little bit because, you know, the wave a lot of times will be moving while you're up there for so long, you know. I don't decide what I'm gonna do until I'm in the air. Like me, like, I don't go down the line and say I'm gonna do a grab. Like, I just let the wave predict what's gonna happen. Like, sometimes I just grab and sometimes I don't grab. It's just it depends on the wind, you know, the wave, like how distorted I got off the lip. If the lip like projects me weird and all of a sudden I feel like my board's getting away from me, I'll grab it, pull it back under my feet, get it nice and tight, whatever, and then look for the landing. But you know, and then if it's really windy, weird offshores, a lot of times I won't even grab. I'll like just try to put the board into the wind and like let the wind blow the board into my feet, and that's the best way to get that done. You know, I think for doing airs, like the shorter, wider boards are definitely better. They're more maneuverable, they're faster. You know, there's things similar to the fishes and stuff like that. They're like a fish is super good for an air, man. They just need to stick to your feet. You can get all kinds of radical on them and pretty much do whatever you want. So I'd say a fish is probably the easiest board to do an air on. The standard grab is just like if you're goofy foot, you grab with your left hand and you just, boom, just stock air grab, and that's the easiest grab. I think if you're regular foot, you're gonna be grabbing with your right hand, and you just grab kind of in between your feet, and that's the easiest grab I think that most people do, and it's the most standard air, and it's a good one just to keep your board under your feet. You know, and then from there, you know, sometimes rotations just happen. You don't try them. You just like, you launch in air, and sometimes you just spin a little bit too much. Like I try straight air sometimes, and all of a sudden I spin around, and I'm so like, well, whatever. And then, but when you're going for spinners, you just go up and you just kick the tail out more. You're just going up and kicking the tail out and kicking the tail towards the beach, and you either land backwards and spin around, or you do a full rotation and come back in straight. So it just depends on how hard you torque it off that first initial kick on the back foot, how hard you kick that back foot out.